This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good night, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for January 15, 2023. And in the news tonight, a man gunned down, another escapes after breaking into Westmoreland Wholesale. A man was shot dead during a confrontation with the police after he and his crony broke into a wholesale in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as 31-year-old Dwight McKenzie of a burnt Savannah address in the parish. The Corporate Communications Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is reporting that one Browning 9mm pistol was recovered during the incident. The CCU said two men broke into this one wholesale on Lewis Street and stole several items. The police got wind of the situation, and on their arrival at the scene, the gunmen confronted the lawmen. The police took evasive action, and McKenzie was fatally shot. The other gunman escaped. The CCU said some of the stolen items were recovered. The matter is being investigated by the Inspectorate and the Professional Standards Oversight Bureau under the Independent Commission of Investigation. Entries open for JCDC's 2023 competitions. The Jamaica Cultural Development Commission is accepting entries for its 2023 competitions. These are the Jamaica Festival Song, Jamaica Gospel Song, Miss Jamaica Festival Queen, Jamaica Culinary Arts, Jamaica Creative Writing, Jamaica Visual Arts, and the National Festival of the Performing Arts in the areas of dance, drama and theater, speech and music, traditional folk forms and deaf dance. The deadline for entries is Friday, January 20. Acting Executive Director of the JCDC, Marjorie Leyden Curtin, told the news that persons will be able to submit their entries at the JCDC's parish offices and online. We will be providing that level where those persons who are technology savvy can also apply online. So listen out, look out for that, she said. Leyden Curtin said that the performing arts competitions are not only for schools but also for church and community groups. It is open to all age groups, she said, noting that Jamaicans ages 6 to 99 who are able to perform can participate. The acting executive director said that the JCDC program provides an avenue to showcase the creative talents of Jamaicans, noting that the award-winning performers are often asked to attend celebratory and commemorative events. Where we have excellent talent, we often include them in our independence celebrations. So this is a great platform for Jamaicans who are out there, she pointed out. The JCDC competitions are held annually to unearth, develop, and showcase the creative talents of Jamaicans. For additional guidance on this year's entry process and the uploading of entries and videos online, applicants are advised to contact the JCDC's parish offices or visit the agency's website at www.jcdc.gov.jm. That's disgraceful and heartrending, says Blaine. As put by advocacy group Hear the Children's Cry, it is a disgraceful display of Jamaica's justice system that an issue of child molestation continues to be dragged out in court. Sheridan Shepherd of a St. Mary address was charged on June 17, 2021 with boogering 7 minors, 5 counts of indecent assault, and 1 count of grievous sexual assault. Over a year after the fact, he pleaded guilty to all the charges laid against him and was supposed to be sentenced the following week. However, there has been a series of delays with his sentencing, the most recent being put off from Thursday, December 15 until Thursday, January 12, 2023. But last Thursday, justice was delayed yet again, leaving victims without a conclusion. The sentencing was postponed to a date in February by Justice Simone Wolfe-Rees. We are distressed about this, and what a bad way to start 2023. Can you imagine? We can't start this new year like this. It's too much. Hear the Children's Cry founder Betty and Blaine lamented to the news last Friday. Blaine said it is disgraceful and heartrending. It sure is, it definitely is. It is a blight on our country. I don't understand. these cases should be treated as priority cases. That's the point we are making, and to put a parent through this is not acceptable at all. This is no way to start the new year, she said. 2 brothers ages 6 and 12 were among 7 victims of Shepherd. The boy's mother, who in December expressed the disappointment and frustration at the elongated sentencing, also highlighted the financial demands. On December 14, she traveled from St. Mary to the Supreme Court on King Street, downtown Kingston, along with some parents of the other abused children. She spent $1,400 on public transportation alone. A day before what was supposed to be the sentencing, the woman told the news that she wasn't going to show up, lest it would prove to be another waste of time. I know, but I am not going back to Kingston and get another disappointing sad story. When the sentence is handed down, I will hear about it, she said last Thursday. The Friday after the postponement, she added, I felt it. I want to get past this so bad right now, and I want nothing after that to remind me of that nightmare. I am continuing to trust God and have faith. According to reports, a young girl in the same community made a report to her grandmother about a shepherd in June, which was followed by similar reports from the 6 other children. Immediately after, Shepherd was held and severely beaten by irate residents before police intervened. Moreover, Blaine told the news that Chief Justice Brian Sykes needs to get involved in this matter. I am really calling on Chief Justice Sykes for this new year to take a closer look at these cases. It can't be that this mother is traveling from country to town and every time she comes the case is put off. That can't work. And so I would like to use the opportunity to reach out to Justice Sykes, who I think is a very fair-minded and a good Chief Justice, to ask him what can he do about this, she said. There must be something we can do to resolve this case so that this continued trauma that this parent has to go through will end. Not to mention the expense to be traveling up and down, and that is the least. There is the trauma. We talk about the closure, but I don't know if any parent ever gets over something like this, but there still needs to be a resolution in our courts that could let them sleep at night, Blaine said. Prime Minister urges speed in Jamaica's Republic efforts following Reform Committee hiccup. Just days after Legal and Constitutional Affairs Minister Marlene Malhou-Fort suggested the opposition was hampering the naming of members of the Constitutional Reform Committee, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has instructed her to move with speed towards transforming Jamaica into a republic. While speaking at a function in Montego Bay, St. James Saturday night, Holness acknowledged that the process was not a straightforward one and that he never expected it to be a straight line. It is time that Jamaica becomes a republic. For us, the process is not simple, and we have known this from we started on this journey, and we are making sure that we check every box as we move deliberately in that regard, Holness said. So I'm saying to you, Minister Malhou-Fort, please move ahead with speed and alacrity on this matter. Jamaica must become a republic, he continued. Holness's instructions follow a delay in the naming of the Constitutional Reform Committee, which is expected to review Jamaica's laws and to make recommendations regarding the cutting of ties with the British monarchy and the establishment of Jamaica as a republic. The government has blamed the Mark Golding-led parliamentary opposition for holding up the process by not naming members to serve on the committee. Opposition leader Mark Golding has in turn blamed Malhou-Fort's failure to answer questions regarding the committee's scope of work and whether the issue of adoption of the Caribbean Court of Justice as Jamaica's final court will be a priority area as reasons for his hesitation in providing the names. However, Holness has suggested Golding is engaging in political maneuvering. But whatever political footworks that those who call for it and now don't want it, and now are trying to obfuscate and confuse whatever footworks they may choose to engage in, we are walking a straight line to the objective, the Prime Minister insisted. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.